2 years ago, I had zero clue where I'd end up. I did know one thing though, and that thing was that I didn't want an average life. Fast forward to today, I've made $100,000 profit, not gross revenue, at 20 years old. And none of it happened overnight. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all my blueprint I followed and how you can replicate that same blueprint in hopes that it will help you. I hope you all enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and if I do help you in any manner, please comment what helped you. Thank you and enjoy the video. All right, so in order to kind of break this down, I've made a slideshow, very basic but simple slideshow, and we'll start with the first point, which is finding your niche. So the thing about me is I did not go for what's trending. I didn't go for the crypto, the sneakers. I didn't go for stocks, day trading. I didn't do none of that. I went for what I enjoyed, and that is video games and Pokemon cards. I've been collecting Pokemon cards, and sports cards since I was probably, a little kid, 6, 7, 8 years old, 6, 7. And with the video games, I've been playing video games since I was 4 or 5. I'm 20 years old, as mentioned in the title. I clearly, if I'm still playing video games at this age, enjoy them a lot. So, finding your niche, the first point. All right, so as previously mentioned, I'll read all of this so you guys can kind of get an idea. I'm going to move my webcam just a little bit, part of the top right there. All right, so following the trends is the biggest thing I see when people, when they want to start their own business. That's what I see them wanting to do, is just following the trends. You don't have to do an oversaturated market. You can find what you enjoy. I tell people every single time they ask me, I want to make money, I want to make money. I'm like, if you enjoy McDonald's for all I care, you can make money reselling that. And it doesn't even have to be reselling. You can work at McDonald's for 20 years or even 5 years or whatever and get enough money to where you can buy an establishment and run it yourself. Find what you're passionate about and don't follow the trends. But back to the video. Everyone wants to follow the trends and what's popular. I took a different approach. I started with a niche in video games, which I will not discuss due to me wanting to kind of gatekeep that. That's what I would do anyways. And later though, I added the Pokemon reselling to my arsenal. I have a passion for both businesses, so even though it may seem like hard work, I enjoy it all, and that makes it fun. I previously mentioned that do what you enjoy, so it's fun. The biggest mistake though that I see people, and I've previously mentioned this, is people trying to make money in 10 different ways at once. Don't do that. Find one thing. If it fails, move to another, but don't switch every week. You gotta give it some time to marinate, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. As long as you get back up, it's gonna be okay. One week though, it's shoes, the next is crypto, then they're drop shipping. I did the opposite. I found 2 markets I understood, my niche in video games and Pokemon cards, and I spent thousands of hours learning everything about them. So for Pokemon cards though, I specialize in sealed products, so like, sealed packs, sealed boxes, ETB, stuff like that. And that's what I niche in the Pokemon world. You don't have to cover everything in your business because there's always different aspects to each business, whether that be, a mechanic shop or whatever. You may know only a few things that you can do for cars and you have someone else to fill your weaknesses. Anyways though, you don't need 10 businesses. You only need one business that you know better than most people. That is a great quote. You do not need more than one business. You just need to know more than other people. All right, next point. Reinvest before you reward yourself. The biggest thing I see with young entrepreneurs my age, not saying I'm better than them, not saying I'm even worse than them. Everyone's on the same playing field, okay? But the biggest issue I see with people my age is they make a shit ton of money and they blow it all. They buy a car, they buy the newest clothes. You've got to rinse and repeat. And what I mean by that is make money, put money back into business. Make money, put money back into business. Do not let money go to, you know what I'm saying? But reinvest before you reward yourself. When I started making money, which I've been doing reselling off and on for 6 years. I've been doing it since I was like 13 or 14 during COVID. But when I started making money truly and actually putting an effort in to make it consistently, like volume, I wasn't buying expensive clothes, and I for sure as hell didn't buy a new car. I'm still driving the new car. I got in high school. And yeah, every dollar I made though, it had a job. It went back into inventory. I did not. I have spent very little money on myself. I don't pay myself much. I get food, and I, for the most part, just get groceries these days. I stopped eating out as much, and I might buy some V-Bucks every now and then or some Valorant points. That's it. But yeah, more inventory meant more sales. More sales meant more profit. Delaying gratification is hard, and I get that. Everyone wants dopamine these days. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all that shit, it's fried our brains. I get that. It's fried mine too. But you have to delay the gratification. It's one of the biggest reasons my business even grew. Was I just was disciplined. I was like, man, I want to buy something. I want to get this. Everyone's got this. Everyone's got that. I can get that, but I don't need it right now. So, yeah. Finally, my third point. Consistency beats motivation. And this falls into the category of being disciplined as well. It doesn't matter if you're motivated. I watched a video once, and it talked about a guy. He's in high school, let's say freshman year. He had a friend, great potential to do great things, but he would be like, oh, I'm going to start this business and I'm going to start a clothing brand. Senior year got around, he was still living with his parents or more. Well, you're supposed to live with your parents in high school, but still not doing anything. And even after high school, from the POV of the person telling the story, that guy didn't do shit either. So, yeah. Consistency beats motivation. Outwork everyone else. Sorry. Ah, shit. There we go. Outwork everyone else and you will take the lead. People think you need to be incredibly talented or get lucky, but from my experience, that's not what separates people. The biggest difference is consistency. When you don't want to do shit, because even though I enjoy what I do 99.9% of the time, there are days I do not enjoy it. Like, there are some aspects of Pokemon, such as removing packs, selling packs in that box separate from the promo cards. That shit's annoying. I mean, you break down 100 boxes, meaning you take packs out, take the promotional cards that come with the box out, and you do that 100 times, and then you might have to do it in 3 days. You buy 100 more of those boxes if they're what's popular right now, and you take the packs out. That gets tiring. But if you're disciplined enough and you're consistent enough, you will push through that, and it won't require motivation. Rather, it will require discipline. But yeah, there were nights I didn't feel like packing orders, and there have been nights I didn't pack orders. I did it the next day. But for the most part, I get everything done when it needs to be done. But yeah, there were nights I didn't feel like packing orders or looking for deals, but I did it anyway. Small actions repeated every day are what got me here. Meaning, the little things add up. You have to be willing to do the little things to get far. The person that doesn't want to do the little things, there's always someone else that'll do them. I guarantee it. And I guarantee you that. But overall, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully it can help you in some shape or form. Hopefully, maybe I've motivated you a little bit today to figure out maybe what you want to do with your life. Money is not everything, though. Make sure you find your purpose as well. Love you all. Thank you all for watching, and have a blessed day. See ya.